See, who you marry will determine how far you go. Don't believe me and you'll be shocked. One of the greatest challenge of marriage is the flesh. I want to show who I am. I am something. And I told you, anytime you are tempted to say, do you know who I am? It means you are nothing. The person that knows he doesn't need to introduce himself. If I go to a place they don't know me, I keep quiet. You know why? I don't have to introduce myself. There's a reason. If they have not heard about you at the gate, it means you are not yet at that season for you to be heard. The honor comes more better when they heard about you at the gate. A woman that cannot discern honor to give it to you, sincerely speaking, has not seen the need to submit to you. There are many things that make women submit to men. A man, as you see, is about 4 things combined. A man is first of all a king. Every man is a king in his house. See, let me tell you this, just because the man is not a billionaire doesn't mean that he's less a king in his house. Even if you are a billionaire, you enter a man's house, he is the authority in the house. You are nothing as far as the government of home is concerned. And that's why the Bible says, wives, submit to your own. So a woman that does not have an understanding that she's getting married to a king will not know that at every level, at every time, a king demands honor. When a king appears, you give honor by default. If the king of Lafayette appear here now, do you know all of us will say, oh, if you don't go down, all those people they follow and go, don't kick yourself, you go down. They will force it. But if you have an understanding, revelation, by default, we submit to his kingship. Not for anything, but because we realize that he's a king. Any woman that does not have this understanding, we find it very hard to submit to a man. And if you cannot truly honor a man, him forcing it will cause problem. And that is why women must understand that as you are getting married, have the understanding that you are getting married to a king. And this king may not be that because he has everything that pertains to life and godliness. No, because in his inherent nature, God made a man as a king. I know there are places you see women are kings. A woman cannot be, she is a queen. There are cultures that make women, ordained women, say they coronate them king. No, it's a queen. Queen of England. King of, you cannot, do you understand my point? A man is a king. Even if you don't respect him as your husband, he's a what? A king. And whether we like it or not, before she add anything to you, marriage is an institution where a woman is demanded by God to honor the husband. You see these men you are seeing. I know you don't like their face, but anytime you look at them in these 4 angles. I'm telling you, if you can't see a man in that angle, you will find it very hard to honor him, very hard to respect him. And the moment there is this issue of she doesn't respect me, she doesn't honor me, voila, don't they? Because the man too will lose the capacity to try to love the woman. I don't get the point now. And so if you have the understanding that this is a king, you now appeal to his ego by respect and honor. There is no man that has the ability to resist honor. This I can tell you for free. No man. There is nobody that you honor so well that they will resist it. They will like it. Even if they are doing they don't like it, they still like it. I tell you this for free. And so, as a woman, if you are not ready to submit to a man, don't marry. Very simple. Because the truth is this, whether you like it or not, in the hierarchy of family, the man comes before the woman. Is that not true? It's like your children say they are higher than you as the wife. Do you believe that? A child you give birth to is higher than you because he's taller than you or because he's richer than you? It's not possible. We can never outgrow those that by birth or those by order that God has put in precedence. The Bible says we can do more than God, but we cannot be more than him. He said you will do more works than me, but we can't just because you have more congregation than one careless, proud man of God opened his mouth one time and said, as I'm talking to you, he has failed. He's part of the God's judgment or something like that. He said because Jesus had only 12 disciples, he has raised 12 apostles, he has raised also people. Jesus Christ, he preached also. The second office of a man is a priest. If you don't even see him as a king, see him as a priest. Priest over your life, a spiritual authority over you. See, who you marry will determine how far you go. Don't believe me and you'll be shocked. Why? Because of priestly responsibility. You don't just marry a husband. No, you see a king. A king. someone that can build empire, someone that can fulfill destiny, become great. Don't just marry a man that thinks small. Kingship put a demand upon you to know there is a kingdom to represent. Priesthood put a demand upon you to know that there are government, territorial government, spiritually, to bring under subjection. This be the reason why, if you marry a man that is not also a priest, that has not come into that office of a priest, you will fail spiritually. There are some people that marriage become a Kadesh Barnea. As they just marry, spirituality zero. They have a husband, maybe they even have a king, but they don't have a priest. Say God forbid bad thing. And as a Christian, your spiritual life is so important that you can never trade it. Many people went for the king. Yes, he's a king, he has this empire, he has this. But what about priestly responsibility? Because when the devil comes, it's priesthood that will deliver you, not kingship. Because priesthood is upward, right? Kingship is downward. A man that rules over things on the earth, beautiful. What about priesthood responsibility upward? Can he communicate to heaven? Can he talk to God? Can he secure the atmosphere? A spiritual lady should not dare just looking for a king over her life. She must also look for a priest. Your only security sometimes is trying to augment that with a spiritual covering, right? But do you know that most people that marry people, according to scripture, when you get married, your husband is higher than your spiritual father? That means the only time that your spiritual father has right and authority to even help govern your life is when the husband can submit to the father too, which is almost like an impossible situation. So how can you now exercise priesthood without a covering? Because being a husband is not covering enough. Being a king is not covering enough. That's why even kings in scripture are under priest. If you check the entire scriptures, every king has a priest that he submit to. The only king that failed to recognize priesthood was Solomon. And look at what happened in his life. 1,000 wives, of course 700 and 300 concubines. Somebody asked me, what is the advantage of concubine in scripture? I say side chick. Solomon was the only king that felt he doesn't need a priest. It was not long enough. He took decisions that were against the government of God. At the tail end, if you read through scripture, Solomon served idols. Oh, you didn't study it. It was lack of priesthood. Because priesthood responsibility is someone that can talk to God directly on behalf of you and the family. I can tell you for free, if you don't marry a man that is also a priest, your family will have no direction spiritually. You will trust in when God will send an evangelist to bring revival in the family, when the family was supposed to remain revived and disciple nations. That vision you have for a good family, a glorious family, will never be fulfilled if the man is not also a priest. I don't want to dwell so much on that. Another office of a man that you must consider in keeping to sustaining marriage is that, is this man also a father? In every man is a father. I saw bishop. Where are them bishop? They're married. All these small boys you are saying, there are potential fathers inside of them, sir. Father would speak about ones who covers and one who provide. A man must be able to make provision. The Bible says a man that cannot provide for his family is worse than what? Fatherhood requires provision. Abba, Father, our Father. Jesus said, if I call upon my Father, he will. So anytime you are in trouble, Father, mother, you see, it depicts certain level of security. So just getting married to one that cannot provide is a challenge. And provision is not in abundance. Provision is in heart posture to be able to give, even in the midst of little. I get my point now. What does he do when you are in trouble? Does he sleep when you are troubled?